Hey guys, Adam here from Tool Talk TV. Welcome to today's show where we're introducing you to a brand new product range from Monument Tools. Now you're probably used to these plastic pipe shears, but you might not have seen these before. This is the Autocut for plastic. Enjoy today's show. So Jonathan, before we actually get into talk about the products, do you want to give a quick introduction to who you are and what you do?
Yeah, hi, I'm Jonathan Collier, Managing Director of Monument Tools.
Cool. Talk about tools. Jonathan, this is something that's familiar to me. It's got a lot of reviews in Tool Talk, shameless plug, tooltalk.com, review site. This has got lots of reviews from our members. This is familiar. And just in case someone's watching that doesn't really know what I'm holding, what does this do?
So these are plastic pipe shears. So there are three different versions. We've got a single size, it's a small one for up to 28 mil, and then we have ratcheting sizes. There's one up to 42 mil, and they ratchet like that, and then there's a larger one which goes up to 60 mil pipe. They've been around in the marketplace for a number of years. Fairly straightforward to use and multiple sizes. Put the pipe in and you can quite simply cut it. One of the things that you do find with these ratcheting shears is that you don't necessarily get a perfectly square and flat cut. It tends to squish the pipe. As you start the cut, you can already see that it starts to dent the pipe. It's the same with the larger sizes, and when it gets cold especially, the pipe, as you start to try and cut it with these ratchets, can split.
Crack it, okay.
Yeah, but they're great products, and under any normal circumstances, they're absolutely really good products.
So one thing I know about working with you guys for the last 4 or 5 years, never happy with it's on the shelf, it's selling well, settling with the status quo.
Yep.
You like product innovation. How have you developed this product?
So one of the things that we realized going back 20, 30, 40 years was that if you take copper pipe cutters, we went from an adjustable pipe cutter to single size pipe cutters. So we do a 15, we do a 22, we do a 28. And that's because they're quicker to use and potentially easier to use than an adjustable pipe cutter where you're forever feeding the screw in, turning it around, feeding it in, turning it around. So we've always tried to do something different.
Yep.
And with these ones, we realized that there's a slight issue when you potentially use some the shear versions. So could we develop something that is different? Could we develop something that is similar to one of the 15 mil copper pipe cutters that we sell so successfully around the world? And we came up with something that looks fairly similar kind of colours, and then a similar kind of shape and design.
So that, just so I know what I'm looking at, this is the Autocut for plastic, and that's a single size cutter.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me a demo of how that works on the pipe compared to the shears?
Yeah, so because they're single sizes, it will only fit 15. From a size point of view, we do 10, 15, 20, 22, 25, 28 plumbing sizes, and then we also do 1 1/4 inch, 1 1/2 and 2 inch for waste pipe sizes. Simply put it on the pipe, very slowly rotate, and as you rotate, you gently squeeze, and it cuts in a dream.
What does that look like in terms of the end? That doesn't look like it's got any of that crimping.
Yeah, because if you squeeze too tight, you potentially create the similar kind of effect.
Same effect of squeezing.
Similar kind of.
Okay.
So if you really squeeze too tight, but it's just put it on, and as you turn, just gently close the two halves together, and it creates a very nice, clean, round cut.
Nice and easy. So anyone that's familiar with these, basically the same. In my layman's eyes, it's the same process of cutting.
The concept is pretty similar. Yeah, it's certainly even more similar to one of those.
To the clamshell.
Yeah.
I can see these over here. What are these little kits you've got over here? Because you mentioned a lot of different sizes.
Yeah, so we sell them in individual sizes. We'll sell, as I said, popular in the UK is 15 and 22, and 1 1/4, 1 1/2, and that's both solvent weld and push fit. And then the not so popular sizes is the 10, the 20, the 25, the 28, and then the 2 inch for waste. We sell them in kits as well. So we've got a 4-piece kit here, which is a 15, 22, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, and then a waste pipe only kit, which is the 1 1/4, 1 1/2, and 2 inch. And when I say 1 1/4, 1 1/2, and 2 inch, that is really a nominal size, because that's, as we understand, that's what the engineers know them as, or what they're named. They're not necessarily sized that way.
Okay.
So there might be a 35, a 40, it could be a 42. and it could be a 50 or a 54. But because of the way that these are made, they do adjust very slightly to the different sizes of the larger size pipe. There is a slight difference in the solvent weld and the push fit.
Makes sense. And I guess it's just a case of when you're clamping it around, you just apply the same level of pressure. Perfect. If someone's looking to buy these, where can they get them from?
So what we've tried to do is we've launched them, I would say, a couple of years ago now. They're successfully being sold in a number of independent merchants. So you can also buy them from one of our own websites, so monumentmasters.com is a place that you can buy them, but they're also now becoming more and more available and readily available in independent plumbers merchants.
And if someone's walking into a plumbers merchant, what do they look like? Are they tucked away on a shelf? Like what is someone looking for if they're watching this right now and says, cool, I'm gonna walk down to my local independent and buy these? What are they looking for on the shelf?
So in a perfect world, we'll have a full display of 60 to 70 tools on a tool rack, tool display, tool bar that you would find in a plumber's merchant. We've tried to make them stand out as much as possible, so they're black now with the yellow branding of Monument Tools on it, and they are now starting to appear as standard products on those ranges.
So guys, there you have it. That's the Monument Tools Auto Cut for Plastic. Head over to tooltalk.com, read the reviews, and click to buy. Speak to you next time.